My name is Jonathan Parks, and welcome to Jonathan's Nature Crafts. I must inform you that I do not live in this house by myself, but live here with other people. Sometimes other members of the household may have to walk through areas where I might be recording with other family members on the phone. If you hear any noise like that, please feel free to disregard. We are doing our best to get noise canceling equipment, which may at least keep you from hearing exactly what is being said. Thank you for considering. As you all could sort of see, I knew that some temperatures would be dropping this evening, and I tell you, it doesn't feel too bad outside, but cold enough in this basement that I did kind of put on this little poncho that you kind of see me wearing in the little intro videos, and decided I'd kind of put it on just for a little case, a little rest, and just to kind of try to keep a little bit warm even in this kind of cool basement. And you know, with how temperatures have changed, I mean, Kentucky's just always been known for having little changes in its weather. I will mention that as far as these Angels 2 and 3 come out, there's little lines I sort of drew in the back, and probably what we're going to get around to doing now is the little back of the head, and try to, I'd say, just put the little extra motion of work into the stroke and kind of try to get it a little bit in a bit of a better place, and kind of try to take things out as best as we can, as best as we need to, I say. And with all this stuff, I say, just a lot of work involved and caring involved, and I say, like little times when what we're doing here is we have just kind of cut out the lines that shape out the little back of the head behind the other arm, and then just sort of like make the same cut along this too. This little place just indicates where we made the first cut. I've got another little place that will sort of indicate where we will make the next little cut along that little line there. Kind of work a little ways about it, and so just do little things just right. I say for now we can kind of go about this little arm, and where you see the line we made, just kind of cut along that and kind of get the little line out in place just about in to where we always kind of need it to be. And then we'll kind of come back, take care of this other little one, try to get the little place made in the arm to where the back of the wing sits. Try to make sure we got it evened out enough, and yes, we did. We got them in similar enough shape, but the way that these little patterns work, you're not going to get them the exact same way. So on this one, I mean, the wood is kind of dark, so the pattern and the lines that are drawn come out kind of light, so we might have to go ahead and try to make these other little cuts in place, because we might have a little harder time seeing them later. And then just sort of make this little cut here between the leg and the feet, and sort of put the little cut into place. And I say just where that little line is made, kind of place the extra little cut in there and kind of work along to make it so it's going to be a little more great. And then, just as we say, sort of like make this little place here, cut along this line, and I say get the little cut down to here and just make it so the legs shall come out in the right way, in the right shape, I say. And then think while I'm at it, might kind of take care of the front like that too. Just try to, you know, get rid of and cut out all these little extra lines that are in the little carving that may not necessarily be the things that for the very little moment we need. And so kind of make little cuts as they're necessary to make, and just kind of make the lines just like they ought to really be when it comes down to what a carving ought to really look like. And I'd say for here, make this little cut here along the bottom of the wing here, and kind of do the same little thing likewise with the other little angel critter too. And so this is just what we have here with these little lines we make. I do want to tell you all, as far as what you see here in the back of the head, I'd mentioned that there was just kind of some little shaving to do along there, just to kind of get rid of a little piece of the head in the back and kind of work out, make little lines come out just as they really are really supposed to be and all, and then come down to where we see a little work being done in the shape of it all to come down to what we have and need. And I say that this is where the head is making its way in, kind of to where we just see that work is a necessity and all is well and good with all we have, and kind of make it so we're going to see brighter lights, brighter days ahead of us. And so we kind of dug the back of the head out of this little cherub here, and I say that it's going to be where we can probably kind of do the same with the other one on the other side too. Kind of just get rid of the little marquee lines we don't need, and I say kind of try to shave along there, get rid of all the excess, because it probably would just be a little bit unnecessary now. So we kind of got rid of all that, kind of made the head probably a little thinner like it ought to be. Kind of compare it to this one. Yes, it's probably the size it needs to be. It's a little thinner than the other, but probably I'd say for this angel where it needs to be. And then we'll come along and try to work along in this one too. Try to make it so his head shall be within the limits of where his arms are, and try to cover the length out in every way we must to try to get it just about the right size as to where it really needs to be. And so with this little extra type of work being done, I say this is just one little project we take to see how little work shall make its way into us. And so this little project of art is very projecting, and so I say that it's just making it so we're going to try to find what we have, what we need, what we can do, and then just work little ways along to try to get the head just the right shape and size as to what it needs to be. And it's interesting how with this one you kind of carve the head first, where we carved the wings first on the other. And as you can see, we've kind of made our way about it. Probably got a little bit more to dig in here to try to get it about the same little thickness as the other, and kind of work a little ways in, kind of see how this little critter shall find its way to us and make us all see how bright a day we have when we work hard at what we do. And oh, little bright days, I say, little bright nights, I say that this is just what we're almost coming down to in the end. And this is where I say work shall be done to find out how we do what we do and get it in the shape where things just ought to and need to be. Just kind of trying to work little ways, make little signs. Oh, and blessed days and nights come to us, shine in light and armor of days, I say, come on and have a little work done in us. Angels are among us. They guide us in every way. They guide us in every step we take. They keep us guard over us. So, as of that, I'd say we got the little work done there that we needed. Might kind of conclude that it is getting to the point where I might have put some time in this video like I needed to do. Have to come on and say that I appreciate how you all come on and watch this show. There's kind of just a little ways to go as far as just how tired I might be, how strong I might be, but it's all going to come down to where we're going to try to get a little work done here and there, show you all a little strength here and there. I do want to say that sometimes my days get a little long when I have a little more in my hands, so thank you all for coming on and hearing me, and all I have to say, thank you. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. I hope to see you in the next video. Stay tuned.